Hey everybody, it's a Crafty Crochet back for another video. I am sorry I'm a couple of days late. It is really late here. It is 11:11 p.m. on October 1st, 2017. Wow, is it just me or does it seem like September was here and then gone? I have a couple finished objects. I just finished one just not even a minute ago. I've been busting my butt trying to get it finished. I might give it to my mom for her birthday, but she wants another thing, so maybe I'll give her both of them. I'm not sure. I have a couple purchases. I have a couple finished objects. I have a lot of whips. The one whip, I think I messed up on it. If you guys could help, that would be great. So, since it's so late, let's just go right into it. Let's start with the finished objects. I think that's how I always start my podcasts. I'm not even sure. Oh, if you are interested, I think this is episode number 44, maybe. So, my first finished object, the one I just finished a couple seconds ago, is this little guy. He is a dog. He's supposed to be a dog. When I was making his body, I thought, oh my god, this thing is so small. Excuse me, his head is huge. You're supposed to do a black nose and a black eye patch, but I didn't like that. I did a black mouth, however. I did it double, though, because I did it just a single, but my grandma's, it's not showing up very well, so I did a double, and I did a white nose and a white eye patch, and I gave him blue eyes. Isn't he cute? But yeah, he's a little dog. He does sit up, even though you can't really tell what he looks like. I did have to do some surgery because, first of all, I am terrible at sewing limbs and things together on amigurumis. I am terrible. I don't know why it's so hard for me. I'm just really bad at it. It's pretty much all I can say about it. So when he sits like this, his nose touches and his front feet do not touch. But if you sit him like this, then you can't see his eyes. It's pretty much so. What I did was I wanted him to kind of sit like this. So I stitched right here where you can't really tell, but I stitched there. And I did some modifications to bring his arms closer together. I might do it to the back ones too. I don't really think it's going to help him. But yeah, I think if I give it to my mom, I'm just going to tell her to sit him like this. Because he does sit very wobbly. So yeah, I got this pattern out of the Big Book of Little Amigurumi by Anna Paula Romoli. I am so sorry if I butchered your name. But okay, not this little guy is supposed to be his son. And I have this much left of this yarn. This is Caron Simply Soft Ocean Knot. It's a worsted. You know I use acrylic, 100% acrylic. I was planning on making hats out of all of my variegated yarns just to see how they would work up. But I've learned in the last episode that making hats with Caron Simply Soft is not a good idea because there is like no give. So I'm keeping all of my variegated pretty much all of my Caron Simply Soft that I have for. This is what it looks like in a cake. So, and that pattern was just called Puppy and His Daddy from this book. See, in the picture, it has him sitting on his back legs, so that's pretty much how he's made. Yeah. His mouth, I think, is on the side, and I didn't like that, so I kind of made him his own mouth. And it is really hot in this house, but it's very cold outside. It's like, it was like 40 some when I woke up this morning. And I have some life stuff at the end of this video. So, yeah, sorry. I have like cat hair all over me. I just threw my cat out, so if you hear scratching at the door, kind of ignore it because it's getting colder in Pennsylvania. And he's old, like I said, he's 17. He's my old man. And he just wants to be near somebody, especially me, all the time. I love him to death, but sometimes I just need my space. Just, give me my space. So I had to throw him outside earlier for him to cool down because he was nuts. He was just nuts. So my other two finished objects is, like I said, I am terrible at making sewing on things. But this is a Pokeball hat, or I think that's how you say it, Pokeball. But I made a Pokeball hat. Haven't posted it anywhere to try to sell. I have some ends I need to cut. And I took throw my scissors over my bed because while I wait for this video to upload, I am going to be going over on my bed to crochet because my back is really bothering me, and I will tell you why right now. Me and my grandparents got bicycles, and I first wanted ones that have like the different speeds and stuff. I crashed and burned. Scraped my elbow all up, but you can't see it because it's all pretty much healed. It really, really hurt that night, and it was all black and blue, like the black and blue mark was clear up here and down and around. And my grandma looked at it and she said it looked terrible. And then the next day, the black and blue was gone. There was no bruise. It still hurts like a bee, but it's fine. I have a black and blue mark there. I scraped my knee up. So, because it was one of those like speed bikes, like racing bikes, and I should not have gotten on that one. And then after I wrecked it, I told my papa I was never gonna get on it again. So we took it up today and got a regular bike that has no speed, no gears, nothing. It's just nice. We went for a ride a little bit ago. I did not crash and burn. I did have one mishap though. My shoelaces on my sneakers. I just gave you a preview of what it is, but you didn't see a lot of it, did you? My shoestrings on my sneakers are ridiculously long, and they got caught on the pedal, so I had to stop and take care of that, and then I was fine. But my next hat is, I hate this yarn. Hate it. It is such a nightmare to work with. I just hate it. It's this. I am gonna put it on, but I do not like this yarn. Okay. This is a nice beanie. And I just put the... Just mess my hair up, but it's late and I don't really care. So, this yarn is Red Heart. What is it? I have more of this yarn and I keep forgetting the name of this yarn. And I have more of it and I'm like really dreading to get it out and actually use it and put it to use and get rid of it out of my stash because it's just a nightmare to work with. Hang on while I find it. I have a lot. Okay. So, it is... Okay, sorry, it's not Red Heart. It is Lion Brands Landscapes yarn. I got it on sale, and, I just hate it. Hate it. I do not like the yarn. For me, it's a nightmare to work with. If you have to frog, it's even worse. Like, if you have to rip it back, it's even worse. And I probably will never buy it again, because I pretty much hate the yarn. And as you can see, like, there is a halo. That's probably not that bad. And I just used the rest of it for a crappy pom-pom. I know how to make pom-poms. I just don't think I tied this one down very good, but somebody's gonna like it. Hate this yarn. It's a nightmare to work with, at least for me. I have all of my projects from last week. Sorry, I'm messing with my hair. I need to get it cut. Okay, so thought I just cut myself with my scissors. My other scissors. I have 5 pairs of scissors. Like, but whenever I need them, I can never find them. And then when I don't need them, I always find like 4 pair. Does anybody else have that problem? I'm terrible at it. That is all of my finished objects. I only had 3 this week. So let's go into my wets. Okay. So, this is the big one, I think. Yes, this is the big one. So, my mom has a boyfriend now, and he loves Halloween. And she asked me nicely if I could make him a Jack Skellington. I've been saying his name all wrong in my last video. It's Skellington, not the Skellington. Jack the Skellington. It's Jack Skellington. I got it now. But she asked me nicely to make him a blanket. A pixel blanket with his face. So, this mess looks like a really, really ugly scarf, right? Well, I am using Randy's technique. I am doing it, well, not really, I don't know if it's really her technique or not, but I'm doing it across. And then when I get it to how big I need it, I'm gonna I'm doing all, what is it, vertical? I'm doing all vertical sewing now, so I can get the rows, all the rows done. And then I'm gonna go back and do them all horizontal. I think those are the correct words. If they're not, you can tell me. I can stand criticism. So I had to get a Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo. This is how much I have left of the white Jumbo. I got a gray jumbo, and this is what I have left of the red jumbo. Now, I will show, hopefully I can show you. I'm pretty much doing like 3 rows at a time. Like getting all of my squares made for 3 rows at a time. His birthday is October 20th, so I'm gonna try to bust my butt again and get it done. But this might have to be on hold for a couple days. Because like I said, my mom's birthday is the 5th of this month. So I went, that really hurt my elbow. So I went through and marked down how many squares I would need for each color. He chose red, and the pixel he wanted, it was purple, but I didn't think he wanted purple. So I said, you know what? You can pick whatever color you want. First, I was going to do this one. I don't know if I turned down the brightness of my phone, if that would help. So first I was going to do this one. But I didn't like that one because it was going to be a lot of black and white. So then I chose this one, and my mom really likes this one. So the background is purple. And I let him choose the color when he got in the car, and he chose red. So I need 82 red, 68 white, 47 black, and 24 gray. I added that all up, and it came to 221 squares. Then I went further and did row by row how many every color I would do. So I did 1, 2, and 3, now I'm on 4, 5, and 6. I need 1 more white because I have 24 white, and I need 25. And then I need to make 4 gray, and that will take me through to row 6. And then, but that's my one whip. Oh, I forgot one. I'm gonna have to get it. Okay. So this whip might have to be frogged. So I've been wanting, wow, 18 minutes already. I've been wanting to do a Granny Ripple Afghan or Lapghan for a really, really long time. Finally, I got my book out, my stitch book out, and learned how to do it. I think I messed up really bad. And if I didn't, please tell me, because this is going to be the 4th time I've had to rip this out and start all over again. So, I'm working on the blue now. Okay, so here it is. This is the Granny Ripple. Okay? The book, how it shows the chart and stuff, has it going straight. When I hold this like this, it's going sideways. Am I doing the ends wrong? I understand how to do like the I understand granny squares and the granny stitch and all that stuff. But what am I doing wrong that it's not straight? Because if it was straight, it would be like this. This has a wing on it. And it's on both sides. So I can show you like this. So this is the whole blanket, okay? These are the ends. You see how they're winging out? And in the book, it does not show them winging out. So what am I doing wrong? Should I frog it and restart it? Should I frog it and just let it go and not do it anymore? Should I keep going? So please help me. Whoops. Okay, I will be right back. I have to get my third and fourth whip. At least I hope they're in the same bag. Really hoping they're in the same bag. Because if not, I don't know where that other one is. Okay. Oh my god, they're not. Okay, well, anyway. So, I started another scrap GAN. So, this stitch... oh my god, I didn't even bring those books over. First of all, I'm missing a blanket. So, this is a double shell stitch, I think. Maybe, I think it's called the Iris stitch. Possibly. Yeah, the other one is not in here. So this is my scrap GAN. My scrap little blanket. And I seriously do not know where my other one is. I'm gonna have to find it because I did something different that I've never done. So, can you give me like 2 minutes to try to find that blanket? I'm gonna have to go over my bed, I think. Because I have absolutely no idea where it's at. Okay. Perhaps I will have to show that to you in the next video when I can find it. So sorry about that. I thought both of my lap GANs were in that bag, but I guess not. That was a complete mystery. It grew legs and walked away. Okay. Sorry, I am still really, really stiff from falling off my bike. Like, I didn't just fall off my bike. I pretty much ran myself into a ditch. Yeah. Pretty much ran myself in a ditch. And then my grandfather was laughing at me, and then he fell off his bike. If you want to know about my Caterpillar bike that I told you in my last video, it's much better. Just have a couple little red dots, and that's it. So now on to my purchases. So, I went to Michael's, and I looked at all of their yarn. I really, really wanted to get a cupcake or a Caron cake, but I know a lot of people have knit with them, the cupcakes, and they can, get a hat out of it, but I crochet. I don't knit very well, so I was kind of like, I don't know if I can knit with this, if it's going to be big enough or enough for a hat, and my mom was like, you don't need any more yarn, but I got yarn anyway. So, plus a couple other things. So first I'm going to show you the non-yarn stuff. So you remember I got this. fabric fuse at Walmart. Well, when I was making Jack the Skellington beanie, I was going to use felt for the mouth. Well, this stuff wouldn't even hold the felt on to my hat, my crocheted hat. So, and it stained it a little bit. Like, didn't know if you could tell. Oh, never mind, it's way over there. But it stained it. Like, oh no. What the hell was I using it for? Oh, I was using it on the little circle that I made for the Jack Skellington. I did it again. It's Jack Skellington, not Jack the Skeleton. Okay, I get it now. But, so I went to Michael's, and they had, in my Michael's, right before you get to the line in the registers, they have a line, like, racks of stuff that, is, like, kind of like $4, $5, $2, you know, some low-end prices. So, I picked up some E6000. Now, this does not say. It says I can use it on fabric, metal, wood, glass, ceramic, and more. Could I use this? And it is washer and dryer safe. Would I be able to use this on my crocheted hats and animals to sew on felt instead of always having to crochet like this little puppy? I could, instead of doing the eye patch, I could have cut a circle, cut a hole, you know, like a slit type thing in the middle of it and use felt. I got like 12 things or 24 things of felt for like $3. I got 12 in each pack, and they came in very, very pretty colors. And I've been dying to use it, but that glue sucks. So, my question is, would I be able to use this on my crocheted hats and my crocheted amigurumis? Is it safe for kids? Because a lot of my things are probably going to go to kids. And I just want to know, make sure it is safe for kids. It is safe for washer and dryer. It does say that. So, if you have any answers or any suggestions about this E6000, please send me a message in the comments or send me a private message through email or whatever. My email address is elizabethalice1991@gmail.com. So if you have any ideas about this or suggestions or comments, please let me know You can send them to me in my email or in the comments or whatever. While at Michael's, I also bought this. Crochet One Skein Wonders. FYI, if you haven't already noticed, this is going to be a long video. I do apologize. It just seems like I've been building all these questions up, and seems like that's all I ask nowadays is just questions, and don't actually show anything. So I got this book, Crochet One Skein Wonders, by Judith Durant and Eddie Ekman. It says 101 projects from crocheters around the world. There it is. Now, so the first thing I want to make in this book is, of course, now I can't find it. Okay. I seen this scarf right here. Okay, let me do this. I'm not very good at this, but this scarf right there. It is called the Bristleberry scarf. The only problem is it is in lace weight. If you know me and watch my podcast, you know I do not have any lace weight yarn. I never used lace weight yarn. So, my question is there a way that I can make these things or modify them to where I can do the pattern? I love this scarf. It looks like a very, very pretty scarf. I just have worsted weight. Now, they do have a graph that is a condensed pattern. So I don't know if I would be able, if I could do it that way. There's like so many different. Okay, so they have it broken up into like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have it broken up into 7 categories: thread, lace weight, super fine weight, lightweight, medium weight, bulky weight. There is a lot of patterns in here that I want to do. Is there a way that I can modify them? Or, you know, just being able to make something that is in a worsted weight yarn. I do everything in worsted weight yarn. I love worsted weight yarn because it's easier for me to use and it's easier for me to get. I don't know how much lace weight is. I don't know how much lightweight is, nonetheless. I don't even know if my Walmart and Michaels and Joann's has any of that stuff. They probably do. I just never... Here's a question. Okay. I do have some lightweight yarn. Like, I got some of those, the mandala cakes. Would I be able to use that yarn for some of these things? I love mandala. I love mandala yarn. They're very pretty colors. So would I be able to use it for this scarf? It is a lace weight scarf. What size is a lace weight? Is it 1? 0? Yeah, I mean, there's several shawls and scarves and hats and this thing has 101 projects in it. And I would love to make at least one of everything in here if I could. Excuse me. So yeah, I got this book. If you have any suggestions about that, email me or send me a message in the comments. Okay, so the last thing I have... Wow, it's almost midnight. The last thing I have is yarn that I got from Michaels, because I've been looking at these colors for a while now, and my mom was like, you don't really need any more yarn. And you know what I told her? I said, one of these days, Mom, you better hope that, you know, whoever makes yarn doesn't stop making it, because one of these days they might not make yarn ever again. So you need to get stacked up, stocked up, you know, you need to get yarn. Because I'm just afraid one of these days that that's going to happen, and it's not going to be nice. So, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. I got 8 skeins. So, and they were all $2.99. And I never bought this brand before. It's Craft Smart Value. Sorry, I had an itch. It's Craft Smart Value, and it's by Michaels. So, I got this colorway, pinks, blues, and purples. And it is called Orchard Mist. And it is 244 yards, 223 meters, 5 ounces and approximately 141 grams, 100% acrylic. So that's what that is. That's what that one is. I also got this pretty one. I'm close to the camera, sorry. And this one is called Giverny. Please, is that how you say that word if it will focus? There we go. Or it is color number 17. Does this one have a color number? Oh, this one's color number 24. So those are those two. I also got this one, and the color is called Pastel. It is number 19. It's mostly white, but with purple. I think that's purple. Pink and yellow. Was that purple, pink, or is that purple or blue? Whatever. It was pretty. And then I got this one. It's called Sangria. Okay, where's the camera? There it is. It's color number 15. I got this color. And this color is called Pinata. It's color number 26. I got this one, and it is Twilight, number 20. I'm not sure what I'm gonna make with these. This one is called Fiesta, and this is what it looks like. Very pretty. Oh, and this is what this one looks like. And this one is like just basically the main colors: yellow, red, blue, green. And out of all of those, I got one solid. And I love blue. Blue is my favorite color. It is turquoise. And it's... This one is 364 yards, 333 meters, 7 ounces, 198 grams, 100% acrylic. So my goal is to make a stuffed animal with all of these, or with most of them. In that new book I got, my mom kind of had her eye on the little puppy. She thinks it's so cute, so I might make the puppy with this color yarn, which is the Orchid Orchard Mist. I gotta get cracking on that because, like I said, her birthday is the 5th and it's almost the 2nd. So maybe I will work on that tomorrow when I'm watching one of my favorite shows. You know, I love making these videos, but the cleanup after I make them is ridiculous. I had to throw everything on my bed because, like I said, I have a cat, and he doesn't like to knock everything down, but he just likes to make a mess. I think I'm gonna get cracking on that animal tonight after I get this video done. So, that is it. I spent 39 minutes talking about absolutely nothing, I feel like. So, as you noticed, I am more comfortable with you guys. It only took 43 videos. But thank you for coming and watching me. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. I want to say a huge thank you to my 65 subscribers. If you don't like me, give me a thumbs down. Give me some feedback. I always love reading your guys' comments. Haven't really been watching any new YouTubers lately. I found a couple that I thought I was gonna like, but it turned out I didn't really like them. And I did unsubscribe to a lot of a lot of YouTubers, because I missed like so many of them that I didn't feel like I was gonna catch up. A couple of them, you know, they've been gone for a while, and doesn't seem like they're gonna make videos anymore. Aaron, give me Aaron 418. I don't think you watch my videos. But if you do, I want to say I am so sorry for your loss. I can't imagine what you were going through and what your family is going through. It really sucks losing a family member, especially a sweet little boy like Seth. And I hope, I hope you guys know that our yarn community does love you and your family, and our thoughts and prayers go out to you and your family. So that's it for now. I guess I will cut this now because it's 41 minutes and 10 seconds long. So have a great night. Have a great Monday. It is Monday tomorrow, which is only 8 minutes away technically. That is my phone vibrating. I have no idea who it is. So I will let you guys go. Have a great rest of the night. Have a great Monday. Have a great week. And I will see you all again next week. Bye.